Hi, social media. Happy Monday. I hope you all are well and you had a nice weekend. It's Monday. World of possibilities for the week. Something on my mind today was obviously the Mother's Day was yesterday. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, you soon-to-be mothers, you desiring mothers, you pet mothers, you friend mothers, all you mamas. And I have some thoughts that actually might be a little, controversial. You might disagree with. I mean, I don't usually use this space to be so controversial, but this is what's on my mind. And in practice of expression, here we go. So, I saw a lot on social media around being sensitive around wishing people happy Mother's Day, right? There are people that have difficulty getting pregnant, who desire to be a mother. There are people who have lost their mothers, a variety of reasons why it might actually hurt Mother's Day. And I don't want to minimize that. And I definitely don't want to sound like an a-hole, because if anything, I'm an empath and I'm like, I just want all the people to feel okay. But I'm actually against this cancel Mother's Day culture. And what I mean by that is ultimately, if we start being so PC about everything, then you've diluted the human experience. I don't want anybody to be in pain, and I certainly don't want to be the cause of offending or upsetting someone. That said, life is painful. That's what life is, right? We all have challenges, and ultimately, if we go to the extreme of being so PC, what we're essentially saying is that we don't trust the other person to be able to handle it. I can imagine yesterday was a really hard day for people, and that makes me really sad. And I trust that they can process it and they can get through it. Because what we do when we cancel or dilute our messaging is we're actually avoiding being with the pain. Now, number one, we again are avoiding putting someone else in pain. So we're now not trusting them to go through that experience, but also for them, what life is not to avoid pain. What life is to strengthen our ability to be with pain. And so am I the jerk who's about to write all of these people who Mother's Day is a painful day and rub it in their face? No. And I hope that that's really clear. But there are things in life that just are painful. And where I would love to look more is where can we support people to sit with that pain? Where can we create possibility for them? Where can we create them being with their feelings, being with their emotions, right? You could make the exact same argument about Valentine's Day. I mean, Valentine's Day was one of the hardest days of the year for me. I was in so much pain for so many years that I had not found my partner. But all it did was give me the opportunity to sit with my pain. And all it did was give me motivation to find somebody. And if I had just avoided that pain, we all know avoidance doesn't actually make the pain go away. It's going to come out in weird sideways ways, right? And life is just to be with whatever is coming up. And so even as I'm sharing this message, my heart is closing and I'm oh my God, I'm going to be so judged for this message. And I'm so insensitive. And I want to be clear that that's not where I'm trying to come from. I just think that we've started to create a culture where we're hiding people from being with whatever comes up. And to be clear, I believe that everyone is powerful enough to be with what is painful. And I'm here to support them in those feelings. Honestly, this time, really curious about your thoughts. Happy Monday.